Hello everyone and a hearty welcome to you all in our third episode of Prussian revanchism against the French. We may have been defeated, but if you watched the last episodes, if you haven't, I urge you to watch them. You saw that we are going to proclaim the new German Empire quite soon, and France has been defeated. You heard correct, France has been completely defeated already. So quick. Now we can focus on completely restoring a greater Germany and going to be the first superpower in the world. This will be our goal, to establish Prussia from a little tiny nation which only had 20 factories to a world superpower. Just imagine that. We will achieve this. Great victory. In the last episode you saw that we won the war against the French. We marched into Paris. The Italians, they were just fighting here in this little state, but we got all of the rest. Let's go ahead, get into the game as the national state of Prussia. You see actually that we got the peace treaty. As I said, I'm going to make it balanced. So it's player controlled, how you know. So you can just pass sometimes and get all of the points, how you can see, because it's player controlled. I like it way more. Well, I have to say, Italy did really a lot in this war. They may have not captured much, but I still think I have to give them some territory. So I'm going to give them Piedmont, I'm going to give them Savoy, I'm going to give them even Provence and the Alps. So this is a nice, I think that's really nice from me. They will also get Corsica and La Sardinia. They'll also get some nice colonies. So if you tell that I'm being unfair, you have no right to. Just look, they will also get Tunisia. Yeah, also Tunisia. So that's end the turn. That is new Italian territory. How you can see, new Italian territory. Now let's go to the rest about France. I'm going to give Italy more, but for now let's go and see what I want to take. First, I'm not going to annex everything. No, I'm going to get some puppet states. For example, I'm going to just say liberate 2. I can satellite what's Egypt? Oh, I can satellite Egypt. I'm going to get satellite Egypt. Let's do that. I can. But why Westphalian Empire? Aren't they a puppet already? Yes, they are. Aren't they? That's weird. Let's just do it. Whatever. I thought they are already a puppets. They should be. Well, I can satellite Luxembourg, which I will do. Well, I have a claim on Luxembourg, so should I take it? No, let's take Luxembourg. Come on, let's take Luxembourg. And also to take Alsace, that's we have to. Then let's satellite Belgium. I can satellite Libya, but no Libya. I can satellite some Indochina. Let's end the turn. Okay, turn ended. Let's see. What's that? I can. It doesn't tell like which I can satellite the Peace of China satellite. It doesn't really say. The French have many colonies here, but they have no cause on them. So. Should I just take it? I'm going to give the Italians some states, that's for sure. The Italians will get, for example, look how nice I am. They will get Somaliland and Eritrea. And also Tanganyika. And okay, this Rwanda, Burundi, they can have as well. I don't mind. Rwanda and Burundi. Let's end the turn. Now I'm going to take some states. I'm going to take Belgium, Congo. And also Rhodesia, Malawi as well. And then, yes, let's make a nice deal. I'm going to take all of Algiers, perhaps. All of Algiers. Okay, Nigeria. You know what? The Italians can have Nigeria. Yes, they can have Senegal and they can have Nigeria. So Italy will get Nigeria. There we go. I'm just being fair because they fought some. I want to have a fair peace treaty, yeah. So we are carving out the world basically, but that's nice. Okay. So we got the French colonies. Not all. They still have colonies here. I'm going to puppet them because I can. It doesn't take what like it doesn't take the name of the country sadly. So let's see. I have to look. Laos, yes, I can select that. Liban, I have no idea what it is. Tanganyika, Israel. Oh, I can satellite Israel. Let's do that. Satellite Lebanon, satellite Israel, satellite I don't know what province it is. Oh, I can either get, I don't know. I can satellite it twice, I have no idea. I could satellite Congo, but I took it already. I can release them perhaps. Then I can get southern Indochina. Okay, let's see. Now I can satellite here some states here, satellite Luxembourg. It's already satellite, I think. Okay, now they still have some states. I think, you know what, they can keep most of them, but they're gonna become a puppet of, just a puppet of our nation. Since we are allied, I might take French Guiana and also the French islands here. They surely don't mind if I take them, take their islands. Saint-Pierre, Nicola, Guangzhouan as well. Kerguelen, Comoro Islands. Going to take Reunion. Let's also take Nando and Cambodia. I can liberate, actually, it's nice. So it will be liberated. Let's take it first, then Des Azur. Can't I? Oh yes, I can liberate. So actually, white. Alep, Tahiti. Okay, let's end the turn. Yeah, satellite. I can. Let's see. Puppet, satellite. Why does it say Israel twice? I have no idea. Yeah. Tanganyika. Here, I can satellite Syria. I can satellite China apparently, and Cambodia. That's what I wanted to see. Now let's see the French states. I'll take New Caledonia. Yeah, I'm so kind that I'm going to give Italy some colonies as well. Because they fought well. They're going to get Madagascar. French India I'm going to take. They can get French Somaliland as well. So I think that's a nice peace treaty now. The Italians will be delighted, I hope. Then I'm going to take French India as well. The French lost all of their colonial possessions. All. Everything lost. The Second French Empire will be powered entirely. There we go, the end of the peace treaty. That took some time, but that's nice, isn't it? Okay. Okay. Italy took 25 states, we took 30 states, so it's actually quite nice. Look, it's a nice deal between me and Italy. The Islamic Republic of Egypt was puppeted, the Westphalian Empire was puppeted, Union of Belgium was puppeted, and France was puppeted. So, the new mid-European pact, stretching across the whole world. Well, Italy is, I think we did a good job. This peace treaty was nice, was it? The French, they are still quite strong, they have a strong military factory base there, they kept their navy, so they should be grateful to us. They lost their course here, but that's not a problem. I'm sorry, France, if you lost to Alsace-Lorraine. And Italy got, because they fought well, Provence, Alps, and Piedmont. That's a nice game for the Italians, I think. Yeah. Alright, now we have 54 divisions. Let's first separate out the Panzer ones. Now, okay, let's see. With whom should we go to war? Well, keep in mind, our army was only 500,000 strong and we won the war against so many nations. We are doing the sex military industrial violence. Unpause our game. I'm thinking of whom to attack. Oh, we are at war against the Spanish. Oh yeah, let's get rid of the Spanish at once. I forgot about them. Let's go ahead and crush the anarchists here. Yes, and execute at once. My tank division as well will get the goal of capturing Madrid under the leader of Erich von Manstein. So this be 3. Let's see, they have a field member of only 136,000, so that's really not that much. We will be glorious and victorious there. Look to our subjects. We have so many subjects, but they lack some names and states, but it's still, we control a vast empire. The nice thing is that we aren't annexing everything. What's in the point of annexing everything? That's really not fun. We are, well, wherever we can release states, I'm releasing states. Let's see, the French, they're going for French bombers. Yeah. They can apparently go for the anti-Prussian diplomacy. No, that would be funny if they did. They can go for colonial affairs even. But for now, well, only mainland France exists. That's, yeah. The fate of the French. Fate of the French. Poor French, you may say, but they got what they deserved. Well, it didn't end up in such a great war. We just took them without any problems. That's a good thing. Plans are arriving slowly but steadily. Let's go ahead, get air spares in the Iberian region. And then after capturing the free territories of Iberia, they should surrender naturally. Yes, we can see the resistance becoming tougher here in these regions, but after capturing Madrid, the other states, they should surrender. They are anarchists. They are anarchists, apparently. And look to that, they have even no currency. Well, what should I do? Should I puppet them all? Yes, I think I'm going to puppet them all one by one. Yeah, puppet them all one by one. The French, they have no core states, so the French can't get anything, sadly. Yes, I'm gonna puppet the Spanish states all one after one. And I should enact war economy, so we can build things faster. I'm boosting popularity where? In the UK, Russia, and the US. In the UK, it's okay. It's how high? That high. In Russia, it's somewhat decent, 34%. In the US, it's also 23%. The silver shirts, national populists. Well, we may be able to make them the strongest party. If so, that would be great. Yeah, I want even more civilian factories. It's Schlesien, but also, let's see, where do we have many free slots so I can expand that province? Moselland, that's not ours, though, in East Prussia here, East Prussia. Level 10, alright. All the American volunteers control that state. Let's go ahead, capture Sevilla. Well, they're defending it, so let's see, well, why are they retreating? Capture Malaga as well, so they're actually touched, so it doesn't say they're untouched, you can't make any demands against them. They are 99% towards capitulation. We only lost 30,000 units in this war. Only 30,000. Come on, let's go ahead. We have to perhaps capture Cadiz, some provinces here. Our armies. There we go! Treaty of Bilbao. Okay, they're all defeated. All defeated, so let's see. We have people of Sweden here. I'm going to puppet all of Sweden. All of Sweden. What do we have here? Puppet this country. Puppet the free territories of Iberia. Yeah, Iberia, puppet them. Yeah, I can take Aragon and then give it back to the Iberians. Yes, I'm going to do that. To see an even stronger Iberia. Okay, and let's puppet Catalonia and puppet Galicia. But I couldn't puppet Castile. Let's see. Let's say done. And National State Prussia took one state. Swedish Union was puppeted. Gran Hispania was puppeted. Greater Catalonia was puppeted, and we puppeted. We puppeted. Now let's see our faction. Okay, well, this tiny nation still exists as the World Liberation League. They have absolutely no army though whatsoever. And the Portuguese, they are authoritarian. Should we take them out as well? Perhaps. I don't think that they can't join a faction. I'll look to that. The Polish are guaranteed by the British. That's interesting, I think. But why are they guaranteed? If I declare war on... let's see, if I justify, will they be guaranteed as well? No, not. That's interesting. Oh wait, they are being guaranteed by the US. Oh, so look to that. This means most likely us going to war against the United Kingdom in the next turn. Oh, well, I shall get ready for this. I shall get ready to invade the Englishmen. They are strong. They have 40 to 48 military, 24 to 28 civilian, and 54 to 67 civilian factories. It's quite some bit there. That's why I could meet the civil war also ongoing in UK, like as a distraction. Oh, Bohemia left our faction. Why? Why? I don't know. Because it's a different ideology, apparently. Well, I want to turn Marcus as well. Come on, I want the kids get some organ music here. Let's get this. All of the joy. So we're having some great joy. It's funny, let's do the Southern Question now. Southern Question, where Austria, Bavaria, and the Kingdom of Baden-Württemberg will get an event. the southern question for a rapid German reunification. Okay, army go ahead against Austria-Bavaria. I have quite many divisions just here. That's quite interesting. Well, the Westphalian Empire is led by Joseph Goebbels. That's interesting. I'd like to annex them. I have a claim, but I cannot annex them, I think. Let's see. Can I proclaim Germany? Not yet. I need to own Bavaria and the rest. We would also annex the Westphalian Empire, but it's far away. The path to German rule is far away. The British, they are guaranteeing even authoritarians, so against whom could I go ahead and wage war? Well, the Mid-European Pact is undoubtedly really strong, but I'd like to see the breakup of Yugoslavia, if you ask me. The breakup of Yugoslavia. If I go to war with Britain, I won't be able to invade them, like, instantly. Therefore, I should focus maybe more on my navy. We have the French navy as well, so we shouldn't forget this. But they have many factories, so the British, they are quite strong, if you see the current fleet size, so taking them out will be problematic. Winston Churchill is doing some good job there, that's for sure. Let's see, if I justify against the Dutch, most likely they will also guarantee them because they are conservative. Well, against which nation can I justify then? Bohemia is monarchists. Yeah, I think they should not justify monarchist nations, they shouldn't. But authoritarians, they will justify against. I'll look at this. Belgium here, like the French area of Belgium is liberated, the rest is not. That's interesting. But still, puppet is puppet, isn't it? And nearly all of the Spanish peninsula is, well, under Prussian command, so at least. Yeah. I think I'm going to take out them as well, the World Liberation Council. Let's see, just take them out. So we get rid of this faction of the World Liberation League. Okay, yeah, truly it's time for Prussian's Gloria. Yeah. Well, the British, most likely the Americans will join them as well, but the Silver Shirts are gaining quite a high amount of popularity, so they may actually become the ruling party, and then things are going to be interesting, that's for sure. Well, we are now we should more probably be called the North German Confederation, because if you see, we control mainly North Germany in that aspects. Okay, now this province, the SNTVA Council with now country name will fall next. There we go, marching into Malaga, I have to call all my allies first. Should do this, there we go. And then they should surrender. Maybe not, okay, let's go ahead, capture more estates I guess. They are at 10%. What do they control so they won't surrender? I don't know. Well, let's see, you have to capture maybe even all states, that's why. Every province they have. More capitulated. There we go, easy. Good puppets to them. Okay, another Prussian puppets. Now all of Spain is well, directly a puppet of us. A direct puppet of us. Okay, time to maximize out East Prussia with more civilian factories. If I get 100, only then I'm satisfied. Only if I have 100 civilian factories, not before. The war against the British will be tough and hard, so I should already get some nice ships going. Well, I only need temporary naval supremacy, that's for sure. But I need... perhaps I should go for submarines, yeah. We have modern submarines, so I should maybe switch my production so I can get like temporary naval supremacy. Although, should I go for a really huge navy? I'm not sure really. At this point. Well, I'm building up my navy, let's see how good it's going to be. Now I could do Greater Germany or Prussia-Württemberg. Well, let's see perhaps. Am I rushing it too fast? Or is it good like that? Let's go ahead here and Prussia-Württemberg. It will only take 14 days, so let's see if Württemberg is going to yield or not. They are monarchists, but they really didn't go for this effort because they don't have any civilian factories. That's fine, we have enough, so we shouldn't struggle there. Let's see, where do we have many slots so I can develop that certain province. Let's develop the Osmark. And then also build factories in Osmark. We'll also develop perhaps Moselland. Yeah, Moselland. Or what they has called in the Kingdom of Hellas. Or Prussian Baden-Württemberg War. Oh, what happened there? Oh, I didn't read the event. I thought it was something automatic. Well, now we are at war with the Kingdom of Hellas and Bohemia as well. Do they have their own faction? No, they don't. Well, that's interesting. Bohemia, really, you want to get crushed? Yes, they want to get crushed. Well, just easy peasy if you ask me. Divided up by half. These 26 go against Bohemia. Let's rush them down at one point with Gunther von Flügel. These 25 go ahead against them. Alright. Württemberg didn't yield to the pressure, and I'm going to call all of my allies. Okay, so I wish you good luck. Oh, they joined the faction called franco-prussian. What? And now let's go ahead and get the Pomeranian military industry. Oh, they... What? Franco-prussian faction? Really? What? Morocco? Morocco is the leader of the faction. That's bloody... Okay, well, these 3 tanks will go ahead and take care of Morocco. Because Morocco has absolutely no divisions. Let's go ahead. I hope they won't intercept us. Well, they should not. We are fighting, oh, also Bulgaria. This war is getting a great war. So let's see how things are going to turn out. Why do I apparently no divisions called in? This 26. Go ahead, fight against Bohemia. Well, the Bohemians, they have many troops. We are fighting against 500,000 troops. But mainly the Bulgarians. And the Bulgarians are just down below there. So they shouldn't be a big problem. Italians, they should try to invade Greece. I hope they are trying to do their best to invade them. My 3 tank divisions arrived, and you know what? It will be marching down to Casablanca. And after that, Morocco should surrender the only major. Yeah, the only major. This means we will get every other state, every other countries as well without any problems. The Württembergians are defending quite well, I have to say. Well, it's fine. They have the river there, so that's why they. It's so advantageous for them. My points are where they are located there. Just stop your charge, go ahead into the Rhinelands. Fighting against the Bohemians is really hard. Is the area fortified? No, it's not, but we can't really get into the area. Well, okay, they surrendered, but why is there non-core state? It should be a core state, really. Well, here we go, the period of break. Well, this war was super quick, but the Bulgarians and the Greek are untouched, because, yeah, we didn't take one step, but that's fine. The Sultanate of Morocco, our puppet to the Sultanate of Morocco. Baden-Württemberg will be, of course, annexed. I mean, that's clear. Bohemia, that's the thing. We have a claim on all of Bohemia. I think I'm going to annex all of Bohemia then. Yeah, because we have it as a claim. Alright, end the turn. Pass once, then annex Bohemia. Look, I have a claim on Sudetenland, Bohemia, and Moravia, and Eastern Sudetenland. It's all a claim, so I think I will write on annexing it. I could also just take Sudetenland and puppet the rest. But no, I'm going to take it all. There we go. Did we get the factories? Let's see. Yes, we got lots of factories. I would rather... Oh, our trade influence is too low. Great, let's trade with this nation. Which nation is that? France. Well, we can get all of the French rubber. Well, wait, I don't want the French to increase their autonomy status, so I won't get from the French, actually. I'll get it from the British instead, fine. We have some military factories, what should I get? Let's see. We are doing fine here. I would say let's get more weapons now. Here, small carabiner. Well, I should also research weapons. I completely forgot the weapons research. But, well, we are doing great. The national state of Prussia really ruling the world. Now let's see if the Australians will yield or not, the Austrians. Well, I hope for them they will. If not, they'll have problems. My army will get ready already to strike against them. Well, the French, they're quite strong. They have 35 and military and 32 civilian factories. They are a member of the European Pact, so even if they go ahead, they cannot really invite them to the franco-prussian faction, because there's nothing like that. And the anti-Prussian Pact, well, it doesn't make sense that they are going for the anti-Prussian Pact if you ask me, but that's fine, rather acceptable. Again, the socialists sabotaged our industry. They always keep doing the same, all the time. Always sabotage, sabotage, sabotage. Well, we are simply doing great, to say the least. Amazing. Well, our army isn't still that strong, but we have 62,000 in surplus, so let's actually go ahead and modify my Prussian Royal Guards. And add one line of artillery to you as well, and also a signal company. Yeah, I have the feeling we'll need more artillery. We'll certainly need more artillery. That's for sure. I'm going to convert all of the Prussian divisions here, all of them. Let's give them a nice sign first, a nice sign. Let's see what is fitting to. Let's give them this and that looks nice. Okay. Now let's see if everyone, these infantry divisions will get converted. Cavalry as well, we have no need for cavalry with these infantry divisions as well. Well, actually we can need cavalry, never mind. Let's get cavalry separated, because they are really good for occupy enemy areas. But the rest of the units will be converted to the Prussian Royal Guards. Infantry divisions. That's fine. Let's go ahead, 100 Venerable infantry divisions. Convert them to the Prussian Royal Guards. There we go. Now, well, they need some training, so they shall get trained. The tanks are well trained, that's fine. Minister, okay, you can spot your ideology. It's too bad I can't get the Emperor leading us, so that's fine. So now, I'm going to go for Greater Germany in the next episode. Not yet, that's... In the next episodes, I'm going for the East Prussia dockyards. Well, only one naval dockyard, but well, that's okay. Look at that, they're going for the anti-Prussian pact. They're gonna invite what? They're gonna invite Austria, Bavaria. That's interesting. And let's get another clip going. Let's see. Der mächtigste König im Luftrevier. The mightiest king on there. Soon I have 100, so now I can start thorough militarization, which I will do, but I will first maximize out some provinces where I have many slots. Let's see where. Not really know where. Is it worth it? I don't think so. Let's just build military factories here. Everywhere where we can. Where it's well developed. Alright. That's it as well. These are M's. Okay. Generic 9. Like, we have 43 military, 14 naval, and 99 civilian factories. 90 and 9. Well, the British, they're certainly standing there with a huge air force, with an insanely huge navy, and a really strong army. Apparently, they have around 70 military factories. Why are they so strong? And we are stronger than they are. Don't forget that. Alright, so our army is well, soon going to be 500,000 strong. This is urging me actually to go ahead and train more troops. Train more Prussian Royal Guards. What do they need? They need sport equipment. Okay, I need to increase my production of sport equipment, that's for sure. That's certainly for sure. I need 2,000, so let's lower this. Then get more sport equipment. Actually, let's maximize that out in that case. Okay, Schwerpunkt. Now Germany is a really strong power, but not well. We are actually a superpower. If we see the areas we control, the entire world is willing at our demands. We with the Italians are insanely strong union. Therefore, who can stop us? Who can stop the Mid-European Pact? Tell me. The Commonwealth? Really, the Commonwealth should be able to stop us? Not that I laugh. Nothing like that can happen. We will stop them from rising. Yeah, I want to get more tanks, perhaps. Yeah, getting a good amount of tanks, but yeah, I don't have enough factories yet. But I'm building more. As you can see, building way more. Alright, East Prussian dockyards. In the next episode, we are going to establish Greater Germany. Greater East Germany. They are granted by the Council of France. They are my puppet. How can they guarantee Austria-Bavaria? Like, if I declare war to them, will I be in war against France as well? I don't think so, should I? Well, otherwise I'm going to take a cut here. So, thank you all for watching me. Go sure to check out my other content. Go sure to like and subscribe. And I'm Sacred. I hope that you're gonna have a nice day. And see you next time. And goodbye.